I'm just curious how that one felt and how you felt walking off the floor and seeing some people that are close to you.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, to get a win in front of anyone is great. To get a win in front of my grandma who came all the way from Spokane and my sister.
Shout out Cheryl.
Yeah, go Grandma Cheryl. And my sister came from Austin. It's amazing. And to have them, courtside was super cool too. So really good feeling tonight.
Caitlin, we saw you tweeted that you're a Lexie Hall fan account now. What can you say about the performance
Twitter
you
really
had?
quick to tweet that, or X. Yeah, my account will solely be about Lexie if you want to follow. I'm going to change the bio to Lexie Hall fan page. So, yeah.
Lexie, what does that feel like when you're making shots and it's because of not only you, but just the ball movement overall with the team?
Yeah, I mean, we had just really good ball movement, found the open person, got to our open spots, and knocked down shots. I think the fourth quarter, I don't know what our field goal percentage was, but felt like we were crashing and the ball just kept going in. So, I mean, we feed off of that, feed off of each other, and it's just a fun end of that game.
And then, Caitlin, for you, when you're seeing your teammates have success as well, what does that do for you when okay, I don't have to do everything, they can, knock down some shots as well?
Yeah, it was so fun. When we moved the ball like that and, have our feet ready to knock down shots were really hard to beat. I also thought AB was incredible. 15 rebounds, 9 points, 8 assists. Nneka is really good. Ezzy's really good. Like that's a tough matchup, and she really moved the ball well. I think out of the pick and roll, especially there in the fourth quarter, like that's why we got so many threes on the weak side, is because AB was able to get the ball out of the ball screen, and Lexie knocked down a few. Kels knocked down a few. Dee made one. So I thought she was really good for us as well.
Chloe, then Christine.
Yeah, Caitlin, you mentioned pregame that after big wins like against Liberty, against the Lynx, you kind of had letdown games.
Mm-hmm.
Just what does it mean to get 2 big wins in a row?
Yeah, I think it's huge for our group. It's just one at a time. I thought we've done a really good job of that over these first 2 games. And honestly, we came into halftime really confident. We were either up 1 or down 1, whatever it was. We felt like it was kind of a sluggish game. We played pretty good defense. Our offense was a little bit stagnant, but once we got going there in the third and fourth quarters, with the defense that we were already playing, it was, I thought we were in a pretty good position to win.
Christine, go ahead.
Yeah, Caitlin, obviously you were fiery. There's a lot going on. Can you describe what's going on in your brain at that moment?
And too much.
But also, I think people love that about you, as long as you don't either break your hand or get another technical. Can I describe what you're thinking and going through there? Thanks.
Well, I got a technical for basically being mad at myself because I missed the 3 and then I went and hit the backboard, and he told me it was disrespectful to the game of basketball. So I don't know. It reminded me of the technical that I got in college where I said, damn it, where it's like a personal frustration. Had nothing to do with my team, had nothing to do with their reffing, had nothing to do with other team. It was just because I'm a competitor, and I felt like I should have been making more shots. So, but I think he fired me up to continue to play a lot harder. I thought we got a lot better after he did that. So I want to thank him for that. But overall, I thought once we got to that media timeout around 5 minutes in the third quarter, I thought we all kind of just took a breath. It was a little chaos there for 2.5 minutes, and I think I could have done a better job of kind of regaining my cool, but that's like the fire and passion that just gets me going. It's just finding a way to channel that and use that, and I thought I did a really good job of that at the end of the third and the fourth quarter.
Go second row on the right, and then over to Lou on the left.
Caitlin, you mentioned kind of the sluggish first half. What does it say about the growth of this team that you're able to come out and have the fourth quarter that you did today?
Yeah, well, we felt like we were getting good looks and good shots. We felt like we could have just played with a little bit of a faster tempo. Like, we're really good in transition. But even in the half court, we were just kind of moving a step slow. We wanted a little more energy in the ball. And I think once we got that in the second half, their rotations, once they got tired, just weren't as good. And then we were able to get, not as many contested shots, and we were able to knock them down. And I don't know what we shot there in the fourth quarter, but it felt like we made just about every shot.
Lou, go ahead.
Lexie, are you going to get those relative season tickets now?
I mean, we might have to.
Those are pretty expensive.
We'll make sure the
our
Fever
salaries,
gets working on that.
our salaries, it's like our entire salary to get those. I'm not kidding.
We'll have someone work on that for sure.
We need people to help.
You think they also send a message to other teams if they watch the game tape that, hey, I can shoot this a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, we're hard to guard when everyone's making their shots. So it's just exciting to kind of get into a rhythm as a group. And yeah, we're excited just to take, each game as it comes, but keep moving forward, keep building on this one.
Matt, go ahead.
Yeah, Caitlin, obviously an eventful game with the Tech, and then, Lexie going off, Kelsey and Aaliyah going off as well. How much does that add, if at all, just to the milestone of getting the rookie assist record?
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was a really fun game. These fans have just been crazy and so into it, and I feel like especially with how we started the season. Like, I feel like they definitely deserve it, and I think they're starting to see how much potential this team has when we play the way we're supposed to. And honestly, I felt like we put together 4 really good quarters. Like, yeah, the first and the second were a little sluggish, but we weren't bad. They were just playing good defense, and we weren't getting, we weren't making open looks that we usually make, but we just continued to chip away until they did. And we took pretty good care of the ball after starting a little slow in that area. But yeah, I mean, the assist record is cool too. Obviously, Teacha is somebody that's been very supportive of myself even since I was in college. And if you watch her highlights, like, she was definitely a better passer than me. She has way more flair to her. She had way more flair to her game in the way she passed the ball. Like, she would spin around and make these crazy passes. I kind of just run in transition and chuck it up there and hope for the best. That's all I do.
James.
Lexie, when you're, working towards something, you have a breakthrough moment like this, what does that feel like? And how did you, I guess, kind of just stay confident to kind of seize this moment?
I think just, trusting myself, trusting the work I put in, getting extra shots every day, waiting for those open ones in the game to knock them down. I think just, trusting the process. It's been some tough games, not making those open ones, but just got to keep shooting, trust the work that I put in.
Tony.
Lexie, that was 13 wins for you guys, which matches the total of this team from last year. How much better do you feel like this team is than last year? You still have 12 games to go, and where do you feel the progress maybe the most from last year to this year?
I think we just have, a really balanced attack, and everyone's really bought in. I think, it's just a lot. It's really fun to watch. Really fun to watch when you have Caitlin running in transition. The ball can go anywhere. Anyone can knock it down. I mean, our offense is just so fluid, and that's so fun to play, fast-paced, and it's fun to score a lot of points. So I think that's something that we've definitely improved on this year.
The last one on Zoom, Mike Vopel, go ahead.
Yeah, thank you. Caitlin, I know we've asked you a lot about records in 2024, but what does it mean to you to have those scoring records you have in college, but then also get this assist record? You've talked a lot about what it means to have both of those aspects of your game, but to do this in this year, what does it mean to you?
Yeah, it's definitely cool. I mean, if you would have told me I would lead the league in assists coming in here in my rookie season, I probably would have told you you're lying. But I take a lot of pride in that. Like, I want to set my teammates up first and foremost because I think that's going to help you have the most successful team. Whether that's in the pick and roll, that's probably where I'm most successful with that. And I'm lucky enough to play with AB and Liz, and who are really good in that action. And then I think our shooting has gotten a lot better, especially to start these 2 games of the second half. So, I'm always looking for my teammates in transition. That's kind of where I thrive the most. And sometimes I overpass it a little bit, and there's always going to be the turnover side of it, just with how fast I play the game and how much the ball is in my hands. But they'll continue to learn and continue to get better at that. But I still feel like there's a lot of room for me to grow. So that's what I'm most excited about.